What's up? What's up? How's it going? Okay, I gotta move these paints. That here. Sorry. Move this down here. Wait, what's this one? Oh yeah. Man, I got too many paint. I got too many paint? I got too many paint! What's up? Got 2 more base colors. Can't even fit them all in there. I got these base colors. Hey. Greetings. Welcome to the night stream. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I didn't do a Warhammer stream Sunday, so I figured it'd be a good time to do a Warhammer stream here, on a cold night where it's like you just want to hibernate, you know? Whoop. What up, what up? Does music sound good? Music sounding good? Sounds great. Nice. Man, I have so many arrow boys over here that don't have arrows yet. I have to glue on their arrows and their bows. And it's... I just haven't really wanted to, like... Gotta glue the arrow. Actually, I don't know if the hand... Hold on. I guess it'd be like this. Just holding it. Yeah, it'd be like this. I mean, yeah. I should probably glue his arms on first, though. Yeah, like glue his bow on. His hand with the bow. As you can see, it goes like... Well, it's hard to hold it right. So these would be fun to glue. You gotta hold it like this. Can't really see it. But his bow's like, held like there. Either way. Woo! I don't want to glue them yet. So if I play any games with them, I'm just gonna be like, pretend they have big wabos. Works out. You also do 40k, I do not. I only do Age of Sigmar. Those hoodie strings are gonna get dipped. No, these are like way back here. By the way, these are gonna be the new Krensloth sweat paints. I'm wearing them right now. These are like my demo paints. These are so soft. These are like... Oh my god. I love these paints. They're like super soft, super high quality. They're probably gonna cost a bit more, but trust me, when you get these paints, you're gonna be like, oh my god. These are so good. Woo! Harper Hex, how are you doing, Harper Hex? I haven't seen you in a while. But yeah, these are like, all I have to do, well, it doesn't have the Krensloth logo because they're just literally like demo paints, but like, oh my god, they're soft. They do have like the little like ankle thing, which I kind of wanted them to be like more free-flowing, but honestly it doesn't bother me too much. Then they don't get, when you're out in like the snow and shit, they don't get dirty, like dragged along. The pockets are good. The previous sweatpant pockets were like kind of short. These ones are like quality pockets.
Thanks.
Nice shoes. Quit flexing on us. Dude, after I got my toenails removed, I invested in shoes, alright? I'm good, can't complain. Nice. That's good. I'll take being good over being bad any day. As somebody who, again, stomach issues, gallbladder removed, and toenails removed all in 1 year. This year I've got nothing removed. I go to the gym, feeling good. Possibly weird question, how tall are you? Do you think sweatpants would fit someone tall? I mean, they should fit someone tall. These are a small. and they fit me. I'm only 5'7", and I also only weigh 121. So the thing is, they got like a elastic thing, so the elastic thing stretches pretty well, and then it's got the strings, so you can like tighten it, loosen it. So they have some flexibility in there. But yeah. We should have a chart thing once we get it going. Alcatraz, prisoner with the 21 months, 3 more months till my second nerd day, also to the Warhammer fund that goes. Thank you very much for funding the Warhammer. I gotta bring my other, Auric box in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21. Sweet. David, 21 months. And Gunner with the 4 months. Hello again, Krendor. What up again? 1, 2, 3, 4. Swag. Thank you for the 4 months. Also, I should make note, I have ordered, I don't know what I'm doing. I've ordered a gaming mat so that I don't have to make a board for myself for when I make my battle reports. So I'm gonna like put the mat on the floor, and then I can record it like top down and kind of swing around and zoom in and out on units and stuff. And then I'll just add my own terrain, you know? I can have... It's just like a grass field, because it's like a, you know, like plains or something. I didn't want it to be like anything crazy, because I figured, you know, you can't mess up a grass mat, right? So I can make my own terrain, right? I can use this IKEA plant as terrain. I can use a coffee cup as terrain. It'll be like Coffee Cup Mountain. I can use just random objects. And honestly, I think that'll make it even more non-content-esque. So, you know, watching these like orcs like move around a coffee cup, I think that's quality. Honestly, maybe I'll just go to IKEA and just buy a bunch of like little plant things and like set those up as terrain. It'll be the IKEA map. Like there's possibilities. Possibilities are endless. I'm excited to do it. Now that I've played like 15 matches of Age of Sigmar, I kind of know what I'm doing. Yeah, it'll be Orcs vs. Lizardmen. It's definitely the first one. Bradley with the 6 months. Any thoughts on the new Sonic trailer? I haven't actually seen it. I'll probably watch it later, but I saw pictures of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swag. I mean, honestly, I don't really care about Sonic that much. I watched the Sonic cartoon as a kid where he ate chili dogs, but I never really got like super into Sonic. Well, I'm gonna do styrofoam stuff. Eventually, I want to make like a real terrain thing. Like, I want to make my own terrain. I want to make really cool stuff. But for now, I want to just be goofy with it. Well, they don't... Black Orcs aren't actually like a unit in Age of Sigmar. You've got various things. So these are just like... There's multiple types of orcs. You've got your... You know... Like, these guys are the Bone Splitter orcs. But these are just like your generic units. They can be melee guys, they can be bow guys. I'm making them bow guys, because I like the bow stuff. Also, I've been experimenting with like normal paint on these Saurus, as you can see here. Where are my other guys? Hold on. Here's the, hold on. Here's the ones I was painting on stream last time. Well, he's not painted. Don't look at him. I've got the... all these brutes. These are probably the closest things to Black Orcs from Blood Bowl. I've got like various armors on them. This guy's actually pretty close to done. In terms of like not being... hold on. Just primer. I think he's coming along pretty well. Hold on. Like, look at that. I think he looks pretty good. I gotta do a lot of, like, highlighting and all that stuff, but for the most part, I think he looks alright. Whee! Yeah. And the other guys mainly just got like some skin color and their armor stuff. In fact, I could just like finish him up. I got into the Hearthstone Battleground beta. Nice! Dude, I've been playing that. It's actually a really good game to play when I wake up, so I like streaming it early. Since I wake up and then I'm like, what do I want to play? And I'm like, I don't know. And I just play Hearthstone. Because the games are pretty quick. It's only like 20, 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes tops. And then, I don't know. I like it. I think it's got a lot of potential. Yeah, I think the brutes are probably closest thing. So I got all those. What else? The main reason I'm painting these guys different blue shades and like testing dry brushing and stuff is because I'm going to be painting the Maw Crusher pretty soon. And I want to paint him like a blue color, but kind of like an icy blue. I want to be like an ice guy. So Harper Hex with the 10 gifted subs. Oh my god, thank you Harper Hex. You'll probably enjoy the new Sith upgraded emote. Game Creed gets a sub. Swing. Leah Piras gets a sub. Did I say it right? Leah Piras. Swing. Or Leah Pyrus. Pathos with the gets a sub. Swing. Zeracus. Wait, no, Zeracus. I got it. Swing. Gets a sub. Kelso Mag gets a sub. Swing. Gregor gets a sub. Swing. Toxic Poro gets a sub. Swing. Artemer gets a sub. Swing. Arthur Inky Sleeves gets a sub. Swing. And Sir Cold gets a sub. Swing. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, Harper Hex. Mamma mia.
Thanks.
Let's see. Alright, so... Let's see. Man, these orcs, I don't know where to put them. I gotta put them, like, over somewhere so I don't just have them sitting here. Actually, I'll just slide them. The thing is, when you have all these guys, like the archers, you need to have a lot of them. They're kind of like skinks. Because they... you get, like, a lot of attacks with them, but they're not very good attacks. But when you roll 60 attacks... You hit quite a bit of them. War Chainer... Let's see, I'm gonna move these... over here. Will you ever make Daikia 2? I already made Daikia 2. Daikia 3, however, you'll have to ask JP still. Go into his chat and be like, let Krendor make Daikia 3, and then he'll have to ask me. Let's see. I've also been working on these boar boys. Like, here's the banner barrier. Or banner bearer. Not barrier. So I've got the... Hold on, is it even coming in? Hold on, there we go. So that's like the totem he carries. He's got a little shield, so I'm trying to like do all that. I gotta paint the shield still. I'm just painting the boars alone takes like 10 minutes per boar. Because you gotta get like every little detail of the boars. Even then I missed some, so I'm gonna have to go back over that. Let's see, what else have I been painting? Some of these lizard guys. Oh my god. So I did the bronze. If you remember one time, like a few weeks ago, we did the bronze on the back of the Saurus, but then I went over it with a Gehennis Gold, I believe is what I used. Either that or Cyrax Bronze. I did one or the other, and it just like... Now it's like a bronze gold, and I love it. It like shines in the light. And I think it's more fitting of like the Saurus, because a lot of them have like gold stuff, so... And my camera's not focusing, so... Hold on. Maybe if I like bump that up. Yeah, this will probably help. There we go. There it is, now it focused. Woo. Yeah, because now it's got some shine to it now, you know what I mean? Or like this guy's spikes. It's got like gold shine to it now. So I like that. I still gotta paint his other parts. But it's coming along. Let's see. Cannot aim with the 9 months. Hey, Krendor started painting my demon prince tonight. Gonna need to go buy more paint tomorrow. Nice, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Swag. One of the guys I play against uses a demon prince, and it's great because all the lizard men do like double damage to it. So it's fun to fight against. And River Fox, 100 bits. Thank you for the 100 bits, River Fox. Yeah, the problem I did with this like pole is that I think I put too much on. So it's supposed to look more like that, where it's got like a woody texture like up here. And I think I just put too much on, so it's like it hides a lot of the details, but that's alright. He's just a boar boy. Also, we got this new lizard guy. He's very spiky. He's a Razordon. And he is he can actually hurt you. I feel like if you squeezed him tight enough, he would hurt. Wow, that actually his tail right there, that is very sharp. Woo. In fact, maybe I'll just paint him, because I'm going to paint him the same color as all my other lizard things. Actually, there's a little thing I might clip off here. Hold on. So I don't even think this is supposed to be on here. There we go. Yeah. That's a resin bit and scrape off. And there we go. Well, still a little bit back here. Alright, that's good enough. So, what I might do with him is I'll probably do what I did with all my other lizard guys, which is I like to paint them with the Aethermatic Blue. Give you some ASMR paint shaking. Ooh. Open her up. Let's get I need a big brush. There we go. And let's get all that contrast paint right in there. And we'll just start globbing it on. It's gonna be weird because I have to like get it on the spikes and like under the spikes. But then I'm gonna go over his scales with like a different blue. So I'm just gonna have to like soak it up a bit and like move it around. We'll see how it goes.
A turtle made it to the water.
I think it's looking. Here, so like. There's a little bit in there I didn't get. So I just gotta kind of dab it. Just dab on the haters. So like if you look at that. Contrast is nice because it kind of gets into all the little crevices for you. So like that's the start. So I'm pretty much just gonna cover them in that for now. And since it's such a light color, if I don't like it, I'll be able to just paint over it with whatever anyway. So, don't lose too much from doing this. So I might paint his spikes like a different color. I don't know yet. Oh yeah, the close-ups of, they've gotten a lot better. If you go back and look at like some of these older painting videos, I'll just kind of lightly color these spikes. Alright. A little more. Right in the neck. Get under there. All around there. I really love this color though. It was like, I'm really glad I painted my lizard army this color. It's just a nice calming blue. Yeah, let's keep that going. Whenever I paint just like off stream alone, I put on Bob Ross. And it's just like, I love painting Warhammer with Bob Ross. It's just relaxing. And then one of the things he tells you to do is to make up stories. Well, in his case, he's telling you to like make up stories about what you're painting. So like if you're painting a cabin in the woods, he's like, oh, you know, this old man used to live at this cabin, and then he got some squirrel friends, and they all like live there now, and he's just like makes up stories to add some life to it. But I was like, dude, I could do that for these guys. So I've just been making up stories about all the Warhammer guys I paint in my head. Yeah, actually, I like that. So if you look here, ooh, there you go. So he's coming along. Ooh. Yeah, I love this color. It's a good color. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get the back parts a little more. Apparently everybody's playing Pokemon Thursday, so I'm gonna be doing that too. I figured I'd join in even if I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. Put a little more down here. Alright. I gotta soak up some around here. It's a little too much. Alright. Char Looney with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, Char Looney. Swag. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Well, I gotta shake this up a bit. Wish I had the patience for this. Well, it does take, yeah, it takes a little patience, but like at the same time, it's kind of like a, it's like a Zen type of thing, you know? You just kind of tune out while you're doing it. Not as much now because I'm talking. Like when you just do it alone. You just go into like a Zen state. Just throw on a video or stream or whatever it is. Soak up some of that. Paint his foot. Get the other side. And once that dries, I'll be able to go over it with a different color. I gotta get his head. I'm just gonna do little dabs in there. Just little dabs. There you go. And a little on his nose. Really, you just paint like most of it. In there. I'm saving the tail to last because I keep grabbing onto the tail. A tiny bit. There you go. Nice. A tiny bit for his face. Looks good. Should I need a little more? Kinda getting all the facial crevices. There we go. Nice. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. A little bit on his chin.
Yep.
And the other side. Whoop. Nice. Okay. A little under there.
Thanks.
Yeah, oh god, I missed this side. Whoop. A little bit. Yeah, plus sometimes you're just like, you know, everybody always wants to play video games, or then you go to just chatting and everybody's just watching people react to stuff, and I'm like, man, this is all boring to me. I just want to paint. So I started painting. Nice. I can paint the tongue later. Cool, actually. A tiny bit more in here. Nice. Actually, it's like kind of white. Yeah, a little more blue. Nice. Just like that. I wish I hadn't thrown away my human army from the old starter set. It makes me want to paint again. Yeah, it's one of those things where I think a lot of people get into it and then they just get busy or maybe a little frustrated or bored. Like the initial surge, or not surge, but like the initial enjoyment fades away. I've kind of kept it going because I'm lucky in the fact that I have so many different things I can paint, I guess, because I have so much to paint. Like I've just constantly been like, alright, well I got a new thing to paint, and then I'll just put something on the side and then be like, I want to come back and work on this now. A little bit in there. Alright, nice. Now I just gotta get the tail. Lee with the 15 months. Yee! Thank you for the 15 months, Lee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sweet. Thank you for the 15 months. Here we go. A little bit of that. Oh yeah, there we go. Very nice. A little more. Just kind of get it in and spread it out. Get it in, spread it out. Okay. Probably gotta shake it one more time. How do you enjoy the new season of TFT? It's fun. I actually like it a lot. I like it more than the other season. Feels like there's more variety. That. Underneath. Little bad. Alright. Yeah, I got most of it. And, Nice, get the little pooling areas. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. And some of the areas I missed over here. Nice. That should be enough of that paint. Nice. The ones in bronze armor, these are orc brutes. Or auric, or they're brute choppas, that's what they're called, brute choppas. Ready to chop. They're part of the Iron Jaw orcs, which are now capable of being played with the Bone Splitter orcs in the Big Wah, which is what I play, because I like both of them. And I didn't want to play just one. There we go. I'll let them dry a little bit, but now you can see. See if it focuses. Whoop. So I kind of just slathered them in this paint. So then we're going to paint over all the scales. And then I can paint his tongue and paint, you know, his teeth and eyes and the rest of it. His little armor things. But for the most part, you just need the base of that for now. What army are you painting? This is Lizardmen, or Seraphon, they're now called. Let's see, we got these. I got my Lord Croak over here still. Still gotta paint a lot of him. And my Gordrak, he's gotta get painted. Actually, can I paint any of his stuff? Let's see. Paint the cause. Actually, a lot of stuff. Have you played with anyone? Yeah, I've played with a lot. I've played like 15 games, so I know what I'm doing now. So I can finally play against myself for YouTube video content. Lem Belcher. Let's see. What's one of the things I wanted to try? Iron Warriors. Let's see how this looks. Self-gaming pog. Yeah, I just went to a Games Workshop. Everybody there was cool. And so I was like, I'll come here when I want to play. So I just go in there, and then if I ever want to play a game, somebody's around. My favorite part is I'm just a normal guy there. They're not like, are you the internet man? I'm like, no. I'm just another nerd. Let's see. Well, I want to try this on him, but he's like a main guy, so I don't want to just throw it on there. Maybe I'll try it on like a weapon. Like, maybe I'll try it on his sword. Let's try this. Take a little bit. Go over here. Throw it in the old palette. Get a little bit of water. Thin that paint. Alright. And see how it looks. Oh, it actually looks kind of cool. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get. Whoop. I don't think I touched it. The other part. Got that bit. I need to get a really small brush to get in there. Got that. underneath here. And one more. Hit the other side. Here comes the hard part. It's getting all in there, not hitting the bag. I got the bag. Oh well. I'll paint over it anyway. Plus, you can't really see it. Actually. Well, that didn't work how I thought. Alright. So that's the first layer. Doesn't look too bad. It's like a very dark type of weapon. Hold on. I'll show you. I never ended up painting my entire army. Did about 4 different color schemes on a few, trying to figure out what I liked, but couldn't decide. Yeah, I think a lot of people just don't decide. Or they get too scared to paint it, because it's like, I paid money for this, I don't want to paint it and not like it. But you just gotta jump into it. Brett with the host raid. Thank you, Brett, for the host raid. Welcome to Krendor Paints Warhammer. So you can kind of see here, I just painted that. That's the first layer on his sword with that color. So it's like a darker blade. I also got some on his little thing, so I'm going to have to paint over that eventually. But for now, it's, you know, it is what it is. But I also know I don't know if I like his boots. I gotta paint his pants. I don't know if I want to paint his pants like leather, because I painted the boots leather, but like the front looks cool. I like his front. He's like holding a head of an elf or something. And I like the way the armor turned out. I think the armor looks really nice. So pretty happy with him. And then I'll probably do some like highlighting and stuff once I'm like done. So I'm gonna have to shade that, so I'll keep him there. I don't know if I want to use that as armor though. So I could paint his armor that color, but I don't. Might just paint his armor bronze, kind of like the other guys.
Thanks.
I don't know. Either way, I can go back to the Razor Dawn now. I've been painting heaps of miniatures recently. I just want to get into Warhammer and D&D things. What would you say I should start? When you say what would you say I should start, do you mean like Warhammer versus D&D, or do you mean like what miniatures you should start with? Like, which one are you asking? The Queen bows at 6 months, yay, more Warhammer painting. Hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swear. Thing with us 6 months. So now, I've got 2 choices. Kick up the old paint ASMR shaking. So we've got Talisar Blue, which is one of my favorites. We've got Helium Green. Helium Green is actually not that green. It's actually more blue. Like, what should I buy mini-wise? Honestly, just buy what you want. That's all I did. I bought Lizardmen, because I used to play Lizardmen because I thought they were cool, and I still thought they were cool. And, pretty much you should just buy what you think is cool, because that'll motivate you to paint, as opposed to not paint. Because then you're going to be like, man, I wish I bought that thing I thought was cooler. So, just buy what you want. Actually, I feel like the really bright blue. Hold on, where's my Croxigors? I need to check. Roxigore. Listen. No. Listen. No. Wait. Yes. Okay. So my Croxigore, I painted, here he is. Whoop. He's a Croxigore. Great guy. Kind of an old model and kind of a shitty unit in the actual game, but he's a nice guy. So I painted his scales on his back. Various shades of blue and green. So the top's the Achillean green. And then this blue is the royal blue. So the blue kind of overshadows the other blue a little bit, but I like the neon color of that blue. The Achillean green, well, the Achillean green always looks good as well. Actually, I think the under one is the Achillean green, and then this is the Pterodon turquoise. That's what it is. See, the Achillean green is actually a nice in-between that I've kind of done with everything else. But you know what? I kind of want the blue. So I'm going to do the blue. The blue. Alright. So, I'll use this one. So yeah, this one gives me more control. So let's see, I'll test it on his tail first. You only want to go over like the scales and then like the spikes. Probably that one. Get the other side. There we go. And probably that one. I kind of like it branching out a little bit onto his other stuff. Because if you look at like nature and like lizards in nature, like the patterns are always kind of wonky. So I kind of like it being a little wonky in itself. A little underneath. A little bit. Okay. It's just nature, man. Alright. Tiny bit more. Not even that much. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, a little bit more there. Alright. I'm gonna have to like soak some of it out. Alright. And then I have to paint the rest. I just like this blue a lot. There we go. little more. There we go. Get it all in there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Okay. The more I paint, the more I'm like, yeah, I like that. I like that. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna look good. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna get it on there. There you go. Alright, he's coming along. Gotta do the other side. Get it all in there. Go. I'm gonna have to get up in there. I just want to play Planet Zoo soon. I bought that yesterday. So that should be fun. Alright. It's coming along. So then I gotta paint these scales. Just like that. Don't make mistakes, we just make happy accidents, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I've actually done that a lot, where I'm like, oh man, I accidentally painted this near his eye, and then I'm like, oh, I'll turn it into like a battle paint or something, and then I'm like, oh man, I accidentally painted this thing, and I'm like, well, I can turn it into this thing. Thanks, Bob Ross. A bit there. Looks good. I mainly want this all in his like upper back. He's gonna have a little bit in there. A little more. Should go in here. First part's just getting between all these little spikes. Let's see. I just got a little more. Woo. And the other side. A little bit on there. There we go. A little more over here. Okay. So yeah, now it's got this little bit. Right there. Nice. And go on this side, a little bit there. Alright. So right now, let's check. Yeah. I like that. So if you look after I close this, holidays coming up, you enjoy Thanksgiving, can you digest? Last year I got some pain after Thanksgiving, but this year I think I'll be better. My digestion's improved a lot. So, here he is. So you can see, hold on. You get the blue on top, you get the other blue below it, so it kind of helps it pop a bit. You see the other side. So I really like that contrasting, like scales are popping and then his skin's more like a light blue. Okay. And then I'll probably make his head like that as well. Maybe just the top of his head. Then keep the bottom kinda, that could be neat. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Tiny bit. Just kinda dab it all around. Keep on, whoop, you don't want it to go too crazy. Just enough. There you go. And a little bit. This side. There we go. Head up in there, nice. Yeah. I like that a lot. And then I can just, like some more. Blue specks kind of all over the rest of his skin. There's a tiny bit I missed. Right under here. My body actually handles the Popeyes chicken sandwich pretty alright. Believe it or not. Now, I'm not gonna go out and get it every day. But handled it better than I thought it would. Check the other side. Yeah, I filmed a video of me eating it on the old YouTube channel. If you click the YouTube button below the stream, you will see me eating a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Got all his little like spiky bits. Alright. Alright. Yeah, actually worked out great. Hold on. Put that back. And I'll show you. Actually, you know what? Let me do the tongue real quick, then I'll show you. There's my red. Alright. A tiny bit. Then tiny bit more. These are the parts where you just want to be like, I gotta paint it fast, but you gotta like take your time, because if you mess up, you just make more time you gotta spend doing stuff. There we go. I just need a tiny bit underneath. There we go. Nice. Whoop. There we go. So if we take a look at this, let me show you. You'll see. Now he's got some cool spikes and stuff on him. And his tongue's coming out. Whoop. Hold on, I can't really see with that other camera. There we go. That's it. I'm liking how he's turning out here. He's kind of what I wanted. Like just a nice little like frost lizard or something. Let's see. And there's that thing back here, which I could make a nice bright gold, I think would be fitting. We'll go with the, what's this? Retributor armor? Or Gehenna's gold. Nah, I think Retributor would be good. And I have this gold. This one's a little brighter. I can layer over it. Alright. Let's see. Better. I thought about adding stripes to the lizards. A little bit. I've added it to some. I'll probably experiment with some of it. Like the one guy I painted on stream. Here, this guy I painted like months ago. I messed up his mouth and then I ended up giving him war paint. So you can see. This was like one of the second guys I ever painted. So I was kind of just experimenting and I was like, let's give him like war paint looking stuff. It looked alright. Let's see. A little bit of water. And then paint it on the armor. Get it it on top. Don't want to go too crazy. Go. Just need a little more. Get that right down here. Very nice. There we go. Getting risky when I do this, especially with my shaky hands. Just a little bit, that's okay. Yeah, and then I think...
A turtle made it to the water.
Yes, that's got a nice little, like... Gotta get a little more. And right here. There we go. Okay. I'll have to shade it later. Actually, I need a little more for his other little thing. D-Mart with the 500 bits. Thank you, D-Mart. Sup, gamer? How are you tonight? I'm doing good, D-Mart. Doing pretty good. Just cold outside. It's very cold outside, in fact. Aside from that, doing great. Roll down there. A little more. Gotta get in the little tight spot. Woo! Nice. Actually, I think I got most of it here. Yeah. Looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit underneath. Yeah, honestly, it's looking good. Okay. Antedrigus Manor with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Antedrigus. Hold on, there's a hair here. Manor for the Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. Sweet. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. So you can kind of see the gold's popping out on his tail. And his little like bracer thing down here. So now I have to shade them. Where's Where's my shade brush? Here it is. This guy's made of resin, yeah. A lot of Lizardmen models are resin because they're so old and they haven't updated anything. Gotta love it. So hopefully this next year we got an actually not do the Seraphim. We got a shiny new line of plastic lizards. Actually, do I want the Earthshade? That's gonna be a darker. I kind of like when it pops. I'm gonna do this. Just gotta do a tiny bit. Close it so I don't spill it like last time. Just kind of drop it in. There we go. And then same kind of down here. Nice. Cool. What's bad about resin versus what they currently use? Well, some models still use resin. They actually have a lot of things that still use resin. In fact, a lot of models I prefer to be resin. So, the first thing that's not as good with resin is it's harder to glue. So, like, for example, let's see, Lord Croak is resin, and having to glue him, I had to like super glue everything, and when super glue, you gotta like let it sit there, and it's annoying to super glue stuff as opposed to like the plastic melting glue they give you with plastic stuff that just you go like that, and then you whoop, it's stuck. Also with resin, you have to wash the model because the model, after you cut it out, has like a protective layer on it. So if you don't wash the model with like dish soap and like a toothbrush, if you try to prime it, it's going to prime really badly because that protective resin material's on it. And if you try to paint it or glue it, it's going to be really bad. So you have to scrub them down and then glue, and then you're good to go. But the nice thing is, with resin, it feels like they have a bit more detail on the resin models, and they actually have some like weight to them, you know what I mean? Like plastics, like but resin, Lord Croak will fall over, and he feels like he's got some weight, like he's falling when he's falling, dude. Yeah. So, it's, you know, it depends. Just depends, but plastic's just easier to deal with. Metal, I don't know, there's like a couple Skaven models that are metal. I don't think I want to handle any metal stuff, but some people don't mind.
Thanks.
And then maybe I'll just give them like a really... We'll do like an orange glowy eye. That might look cool. I'm gonna need like a tiny, tiny brush. Oh, here we go. This is like, woo. So you know what? I might even need a smaller one. Here we go. Oh my god, this is what we want. This is like. How we get that? Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. All right. I would have knocked that over. I'll fill it if you dunk it. Somebody filled a cup for Nick. He says he'll dunk the cup. Redire Angel with the 34 months. Looking good. Thanks, Redire Angel. Come on. Super shake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. swag. Only 2 more months till your 3 years. Wowee. Thank you very much for the 34 months. Silpha with the 40 bits. Thank you for filling up the cup, Silpha. Big resin pieces feel great, super detailed, have satisfying weight to them. Small resin, too damn frail. Yeah, like I don't mind the big guys being resin, but like smaller guys are definitely annoying. Alright. Like a weird piece of dried paint. That out of there. Okay. I didn't say that? What did you say? I'll fill it if you dunk it. Oh. Sorry, my dyslexia kicked in. Alright. Let me just... Oh my god, I think I got it. Beautiful. Then, other side. Ooh, yeah. Actually, that looks pretty neat. I like that. He's got like some glowy eyes with that. Hold on, I'll show you. Silpha 30 bits and Snej with the 100-bit dunk. Thank you, Snej, for dunking the cup. So as you can see here, he's got some, well, the gold's popping a little more now that I shaded it. And then you can see his eyes got an orangish kind of glow now. But it's like not too overpowering. Hold on. Can I focus it? Come on. There we go. Now they got a nice like orange glow. So I actually really like the way this guy turned out. I think it looks cool. Whoop! I'm happy with that. So a lot of it's just like getting used to what you're using, you know? Like, I knew for a fact that I've done this so much with like layering the blue on top of the other blue that it was gonna look good. Like when I did the tail, I was like, I don't know, but then I was like, oh, it'll look good the more I do it, and then, yeah, I like it a lot now. So, pretty happy with that. Now I could like go over his nails and his teeth or something if I wanted to get real picky, but I mean, for the most part, like, he's pretty good to go. Harper Hex with the 1000-bit Corgi dunk. Thank you, Harper Hex, for the big-time Corgi dunk. Now that's a Mamma Mia. Thank you very much for that spicy 1000-bit dunk. Let's see here. So that's the layered paint. So I can put this back. That gold. Oh yeah, I can shade this guy's axe now. I forgot. We'll do that. Where's my... There it is. Whoop! Get my Agarax Earth Shade. Actually, this is dark enough, it'd probably take Nuln Oil. Yeah, should probably use Nuln Oil. Whoop! Ooh, a little bit in there. And need a little more than that. It might be too much, but we'll find out. Other side. Let's see. Yeah. It looks okay. A little on there, a little around the edges. Just kind of like a dark blade. A dark blade. And I gotta paint his pants something, so I might as well do that as well. Nick with the 12 bits and the 32 bits. They were the bits. Nick. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. And what do you think would be a good color for his paints? Like, he's got the leather boots. He's got the bronze armor. He's got the green skin. But I don't know what color to make his paints. But he's also got like a red loincloth, so I can't make it like I need something that's gonna contrast with the red loincloth. I could even do like a darker green. Like a green camo. Well, they almost look okay being white. I can even make them gray. Black gray? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I think that might be good. What do I have? I have Space Wolves gray. I have Black Templar. I have Glyph Charger gray. Super shaken. So this one I think is a darker gray. This one's a lighter gray. Yeah. And there's always the Black Templar, but I think that's gonna be too dark. So let's see how this looks. Super Daniel with the 23 months here for the paint shaking ASMR. Here you go. Powerful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Sweet. And Nick with the 12 bits. Thank you for the 12 bits. Let's see how this looks. Oh, it's actually perfect. I love this color. It's actually a really nice color. Yeah, oh my god, hold on. Let me just get all around there. Get it right in the crotch. Work that crotch. There we go. Soak up some cooling. Get the front. A little more. Woo. Dude, I love this color. Oh my god. Hold on. I get the other side real quick. a piece of armor underneath? Actually, I think this might be armor underneath. I don't know if I'll paint that. Hold on, I'll show you though. I think these turned out really good. D-Mart with the 1000-bit gamer dunk. Thank you, D-Mart, for the 1000-bit dunk. That dunk wasn't satisfying at all. Damn, dude. Nick filling the cup. Silpha with the 600-bit dunk. Dunk the cup in the name of Krencat. Thank you for the Krencat dunk. Nick with the 40 bits and the 16 bits. Wow, we got a dunk fiesta. Whoop! We got an arrow boy down. Hold on, let me show you. Look at these paints, dude. I think these pants look really good on them. It feels like it's a perfect color. It feels like it just complements everything. It's like a nice grayish, almost blue. It's like a grayish blue. Contrasts nicely with all the colors. he's got like those acid wash jeans. And then maybe the belt I'll paint. Actually, I gotta paint the bag as well. Actually, I gotta paint. I won't paint the bag yet because I gotta paint over the areas I sploshed onto the bag. So I'm gonna have to paint over it with the primer color and then paint over it again. And then whole thing under there, I think it's just another armor piece. So I'm gonna have to paint that a different color. But I could paint the belt. Leather belt. I want to paint the belt leather, but I don't want it to be the same color as his boots. Well, maybe I do, since it's a leather belt. Maybe like leather boots. Maybe I will. Never mind. Talk myself into it. Nick, 16 bits, 10 bits, 40 bits. D-Mart, the 2000-bit dunk. Redemption Gamer dunk. Now that's a dunk. Thank you, D-Mart. Wow, wait. Alright, let me go. I'm gonna close it so I don't spill it on the guy I just painted. And just gonna work that belt. I really love the leather contrast paint too. Looks really good. Just kind of get it in there. I don't want to go too crazy with it. But I want it to be like just enough, kind of give them the leather belt look. Yeah, it's good enough. Let's see here. Just your standard leather belt. Not too overpowering. I could probably paint his little satchel thing strapping up. I don't want too much paint on it. So I'm going to do kind of the same thing. Nice. Some of those spots I missed. There we go. And I got his little satchel behind him too, a little string going up his back. There we go. So I think he's looking pretty solid, honestly. I like him a lot. Oh yeah, the music did stop. Shit, dude. And it's almost 1 a.m., so I'm actually gonna be wrapping up here soon, because I, like every streamer, have to go to the gastroenterologist tomorrow for my annual gastro visit. You know, as one does. Honestly, my gastrointestinal tract's been feeling pretty solid lately, so I'm feeling pretty good. Again? Well, I haven't gone to the gastro in like 6 months. So it's like a 6-month annual kind of like check back. I've had some heartburn issues, so but they've been all right the last couple days. We'll see. But on the bright side, I also got a training session at the gym. That's tomorrow, so that'll be nice. And then I got to record with Nixium tomorrow night as well, so that's another thing. Busy day tomorrow. I'll probably do a stream after I get back from the gastro doctor. Honestly, he'll probably just be like, "You're doing good. Here's some heartburn meds," or like, "Don't eat acid food." And I'll be like, okay. And then I'll probably come back and stream, I'll probably stream some Hearthstone, Battleground, Battle Royale, Auto Chess, whatever it's called. I'll stream some Hearthstone for a little bit.
Thanks.
Right when I get back. So, should be good. It's the chicken sandwich. He'll be like, "Have you eaten anything?" And I'll be like, "Well, the Popeyes chicken sandwich." It's been over 8 months since Krendor told me I was next in line for fishing with Krendor. Listen, all right? It's right around the corner. Football podcast will be going up literally right after this. I got to upload it, but I can't upload while I'm streaming. Brahmancer, 42 months. Thank you for the 42 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Sweet. Thank you for the 42 months. Brahmancer, hey. And Hellscream with the 46 months. This will have to be my last month subbing, moving to a new apartment, have to save money. Love you, dude. Hey, it's all good. If you don't got money, you don't got money. And I wish you well with your new apartment and everything. And hopefully you get stable and you can come right back and hit your 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 45, 46. Sword. They are the 46 months. And that is going to be it for me today. So recapping, we worked on this guy, who I think turned out pretty well. He's practically done. He's got like all his stuff. He's got his blade. He's got his pants colored in. He's got his belt, his satchel. I just got to color in the satchel and like do some highlighting. And then we painted the Razordon, which I think turned out great. I like him a lot. He's got the cool blue going, cool blue scales. He's got the tongue, he's got the eyes that are glowing orange. He's got the gold belt. And I think he turned out pretty well. So, successful Warhammer day. If you want to check out any Warhammer stuff, I have an Amazon link below the stream, or if you type into the chat, I think it's shop or store. There it is, store. I have a bunch of the tools you need to get started, and then a bunch of start collecting kits if you want to look through there and see if anything interests you. They have it all on Amazon for a little bit cheaper. So you can check those out. And yeah, so thanks for watching. If you're new here, click the follow button, follow along, be alerted when I go live. Or you can click the bell to be super alerted when I go live. I do Warhammer painting usually like 1 or 2 times a week, so if you only care about that, You could just turn on notifications, and when it's like, hey, Warhammer painting, be like, nice. And then if you're like, hey, I'm playing Hearthstone, you'd be like, get rid of this thing. But I'll be playing Pokemon on Thursday night, I think, with all the nerds. So that should be fun. Also, check out all links below the stream. We got Discord, Amazon, YouTube, Patreon, Twitter, YouTube. It's all down there. Check it all out. We're going to be doing new Sloth sweatpants. Get ready, folks. Again, I'm actually wearing them, the ones that are going to be Sloth sweatpants. They don't have a sloth on them yet, but they're very soft. They're going to be a little pricier than the last ones, but they are, like, legit. These are, like, some of the softest sweatpants I think I've ever had. These are, like, really good. They got big pockets. They're comfy. Dude, I wore them outside in the 13-degree weather. My legs were warm. They're warm. I love them. So I picked these out of, like, the 6 sweatpant, like, things I had to choose from. So I'm very excited to do that. Also, Dan's making a new little sloth for the pants. Either way, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, resubscribing, dropping bits, dropping tips, gifting subs, or just watching the stream. Thank you very much. And I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Okay. See you. Now I gotta go turn it off. Hold on.